Never mind. Make that 3 attempts before I go to bed, because apparently I can't get past tier 2. This is attempt number 4. Welcome. Are you new here? Because if you are, I hope you watch the other the successful attempt first. And let's just take this. I typically see a bunch of speed chips in these past 4 attempts. Like I know, pallets do have have more so preferred chips and such. So sometimes chip bias is meant to do that. It's meant to, but it doesn't work. I'm not kidding. I've tried it, and it just doesn't work. Ugh. I don't know what they did. No, you don't. Now, if you had like a sprinkler, this was basically a free floor because all you had to do was just let the sprinkler just toss everyone off. No, you don't. I would have just mulliganed if I died on the very first floor. Ink save remain, that's good. Ink damage is better. I had very bad luck on the last attempt. Very bad luck. We're talking about just just being handed just the worst chips. Like the chips that you just that are just that just do not help your that do not help your weapon at all. And yeah. So yeah. One thing I really need to get used to doing is just making darn sure that I use that I use my dodge rolls correctly. Being hunted by a bunch of fish, huge fish. Come on. Take down the big fish and we'll get going. Now please cross that finish line. Man, I do not like the Dualies range. I did not know how bad the range of these things were until now. Ugh. Finally, main firing speed. But they had to put it on the same floor as this. Stop doing that! Ugh. Now my ink color will be mainly red. So, after I cut that coughing audio out, let's talk about how the let's talk about some bits of lore. So, turns out these floors are influenced by Marina's early memories, early memories of life. And a lot of things in these floors shows about, the various things referencing your childhood. So, you basically have things being preserved as part of her memories. And another thing, though, that palette we use to increase our skills, it is a MIDI controller. It makes sense considering that that Marina is a DJ. And I'm not using the vending machine floor yet. So let's actually get the disc piece drop. As for the weapons, it's decided by the order sector themselves. Either based off your preference and such, or if you haven't made a preference yet. This is basically why, like, why certain characters have certain weapons. Like, for example, it would make sense for DJ Octavio to have, say, the Splatling, because a lot of his troops, the Octarians, have like the most heavy duty troops tend to shoot a huge barrage of ink bullets at you, similar to that of a Splatling. So it would kind of make sense. It fits his army. Marie's palette. It's a charger. She used it to save Callie's life. Okay. Let's get another disc piece drop. Let's have access to more screen nukes. Because I don't think I'm gonna find something for, that I can take advantage of for, the little money I have. So, yeah. So, the keys you get do get you, say... I hate when they do that. It gets so close to the goal, and guess what? They push it away. Like, they play with it to impede on it and such. You find the battering linto, you find the ball, in case you missed it. Then again, these levels are pretty darn small, so that way, like, finding the ball, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. So, yeah. Ugh, stay away from that. So I'm trying to go through this as fast as possible, as methodically possible and such. It's been so long that I actually changed the shell to my controller, and it's kind of what I've been preferring. I just want to know what the Switch 2 Pro controller is going to look like, and hope that I can use my Switch 1 Pro controller on a Switch 2. So yeah. Yeah, they're talking about their preferred weapon and such. So yeah. Come on! Why do you want me to do this floor so badly? Shot spread reduction. This should make your shots a bit more precise. Like, think about how the Splash-O-Mag has a very narrow ink spread, because it's meant to be a precise weapon. Anyways, you guys like golf? Wait. Yeah, sometimes you see it just flying everywhere. Please make it in before they get close. Yep. Imagine if I just stood there and watched it, just doing, like, almost literally nothing. Splash radius sounds pretty good. So this explosion knockback. Not sure. Like, I am mostly familiar with the first. I am very familiar with the first level floors. It's just the coverage between crosshairs that I'm just like vetoing very hard. Ugh. And because you're on a harder floor, the bigger the waves there is. Like, oh. And now you see the disc piece drop working to my advantage, because I gotten like two from that. Yeah, sometimes their special may not be the best for portals, but it's kind of a Really? Really? Like, we didn't even make it out of the first attempt. Fine, let's go straight to attempt number 5, why don't we? Because the game is just laughing at me. Attempt 5. Like, literally, I went through 5 different attempts, and I didn't even make it out of the first floor. This is bad. Like, this is embarrassing. At the very least, I get to start off showing off a chip that's exclusive to these, to the Dualies. Dodge roll attack. Dodge roll attack is exactly what it says on the tin. It gives you a bit of a shield when you do a dodge roll. And you're gonna want to use, stop doing that. Just let it go in there. You're gonna want to use, use dodge rolls in case you need a little extra boost to your attack. Or basically a little extra precision. Whenever an 8-ball does make it in... Wow, I pushed it away. I mean, I guess that's good. Whenever an 8-ball makes it in, basically more enemies will spawn. So, really, it just really doesn't want me to get chips I want. Special gate charge up sounds good, but maybe let's just continue with the blue chips. We're already going to be making our main chip color blue. So yeah. Basically, I am going to be speeding through more of these floors. More so for the fact that everything I talked about when introducing side order to you is already talked about. In Splattershot. So if you want more info on that, just go to the Splattershot video. Go to Successful Attempt where I talked about everything that I need to cover. The only thing I don't cover is what chip types do best with what weapons. And that's because, well, even if there is a bias, it kind of doesn't matter in the end. Okay, sticky ink, ink saver main, ink recovery rate. I'll take the ink. And now our secondary color will probably become purple. I always like seeing the blue ink. So yeah, I've been busy with playing some other games. I've been trying to earn trophies on certain games. I've been playing through Ratchet & Clank 1. I've been playing the PlayStation 3 version. I do want to play the PlayStation 2 version. In fact, I might make that the version I cover if I do decide to Let's Play it. I do remember my family playing those games back in the day, and I really wish I actually played them myself. I do regret not playing them sooner. Like, I probably would have a lot more memories and would have held on to the games if I had played it in my youth. Like, I was familiar with the games when my brothers played it. Wanna know what was my very first Ratchet & Clank? Rift Apart. I made that my second ever PlayStation 5 game. It would have been my first had they had it at Walmart 2 years ago. But yeah. Special charge up, lucky chain window. I mean, I could take the lucky chain, like sure, let's show off a chip doubler. I am pretty familiar with all these floors, so, like, with this chip doubler, my colors will change, as you can see here. Now I have more of a lightning palette. Whether I get another blue or another yellow will determine the output. This is the floor I died on in the last attempt. Yeah, this floor. I died on this floor in the last attempt, and I had such a good start. Because, I don't know... Because apparently, my suffering isn't bad enough. Apparently, this is the year where everything has to go much worse than wrong. Because apparently, the damage 2024 left wasn't enough. Believe me, getting that last Let's Play... getting Kirby's Dream Land 2 out... That was not a fun time. It's just like it held the Let's Play back, and I wanted it done before the end of the year. Oop. Ugh. Man, I really don't like. Like, I wish. Like, I get that they have to put an Achilles heel to Dualies and somehow. I guess giving it too much range would have kind of made one weapon type obsolete. And so just not giving it enough range is kind of their solution. So yeah. Oof. You can see the best usage for curling bombs. Ugh. Like, because of how different the mindset is, the different your mindset with damaging foes is going to be. Ugh. Ugh. Like that. Not my best performance, but yeah. Hopefully something else should be coming in the mail soon, because it will at least mean I'm finally able to play Lemming's Touch. Though I want to get a second one because I don't want to sacrifice trophies. I don't like what's on this floor, so I'm gonna go to the vending machine. At the very least, that's a free floor. When talking about speedruns for this thing, basically, people use, I want that. First, let's get one of these. And let's get one of these. Now our chip colors, our main colors should be, yellow now. Yep, look at me. I went from blue to yellow. Sorry if I'm skipping over this text. I would talk over it, but I would probably get sick of it if I kept talking, if I kept reading it. Main firing speed. I already got main damage close, so let's increase that even further. I want to get more main firing speed. I want to have a run where I have 5 of it, because it would mean I have, like, a lot of damage. Like, you can use the test dummy to test out your new chips if you want. It's really good to do so. So, yeah. So, another thing I should talk about. If you are looking to... Yeah, another thing. Anyway. If you are looking to, say, 100% this mode... well, basically, when it comes to completing chip research... Some chips only need to be equipped once to have their research complete. But most chips, you only need to equip 5 times in one run. You don't even have to complete the run to consider it complete. You just have to equip it 5 times. Some chips can be equipped more than 5 times. So, basically, like, ink damage or or something like that. And, it's going to be very rare if you should ever get your ink, if you should ever equip the chip more than 5 times, because very few chips can do that. Ink Saver Main is probably going to help me more. Unfortunately, it's a danger magnet floor, so go me. If you should ever fill out your palette before the run is over, every floor will just give you chips. No, it will just give you pearls. So yeah. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Ugh. Let's push this in. Okay. And then we shall do this to that. And we kind of made a chain reaction. That's my favorite thing with this particular challenge, if you know what you're doing, you can make a chain reaction, and that's probably the joy of roguelites, roguelites and roguelikes in a nutshell. If you find a good combo to work with, you can make a chain reaction. And getting a chain reaction is something that basically gives you that particular dopamine when it comes to it. I want this. I also want this. Like, this would actually be useful. And it's Explosion Festival floor. And that's my favorite floor to go on. Max Lucky Chain. I already have the luck chips to do so. I think there's a train coming. Let's actually get to tier 3, because if I can get to tier 3, I'll just call it a night, because at the very least it wasn't another mulligan run. So if you're wondering why attempts 2, 3, and 4 are together, well, now you know why. Because they were so short. Oy. Oof. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes these things, like, be careful with the splat bombs. Be absolutely careful. Don't get complacent. Bad trajectory, but at the very least they stopped the danger behind me. Man, I really miss having access to Splat Bomb. Oof. Ooh. Ugh. And this is why I wish I could get access to extra dodge rolls, because it would mean I can just dodge right through them. Ooh. Ooh. No joke, every time a splat bomb is like right next to me, I just tense up. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, wow. Not really giving me confidence here. Well, at the very least, I can just go faster. At least this is a floor I've played so many darn times. But let's not get complacent, because the last time I got complacent and confident, I paid for it. So, yeah. I know how to play this floor to a science. So yeah. Lure them, and then attack. Yep. Like that. And if they try to get the leg up on you, just circle around. Circle around. They will try to heal. Those portals will definitely try to heal. Keep circling. And I got off of that unscathed. That's how much I know that floor. So now it's time for the easy mode boss. So, yeah. Knowing my luck, I'm probably not going to have a good time with it. And, of course, it had to be Accelerando. The Asynchronous Rondo. The layered rotator. Asynchronous Rondo. Hit its weak points. If you get caught in its such lights. Such? What's a such? I hope it's not something offensive. Anyway. Yeah. Just get behind the bumpers. Don't let the searchlights spot you, otherwise it will fire something at you. I really don't know what's different about its floor 10 variant versus its floor 20 variant. Is it like the enemies it fires or something? Like, if you can, try hitting the, Oh, no, it had to be arpeggios. Ugh. Like, one hit from an arpeggio and you're already in critical stasis. You don't want to be in critical stasis. Like, avoiding damage is one of those things that you really want to try doing if possible. Because you need to be very quick on your feet. Okay? Toss bombs right at them. If they, sometimes they'll slow back down, and unfortunately it's splat bombs. So be absolutely careful. And man, the sensory overload almost put me in critical stasis because I almost took a dente to the face. Yeah. Yep. Ugh. 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 Oop. Yeah. Also, please be careful if you're playing this as dualies. Sometimes you'll have to get underneath them to dodge their attacks. Because if you're not underneath them, well, have fun dodging all that. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, you don't know how nervous that made me. That made me really freaking nervous. So, yeah. It's tempting to take the vending machine floor, but swim speed would actually make things a lot easier for me. Oh, yeah, swim speed. I guess I'm not as well adept with the dualies as I thought I was. So yeah, destroy the portals. Oops. Yeah. Ugh. Like, I'm barely landing shots. That's how freaking short the range is. How did he toss one up there? Was that a flying fish? I wonder if anyone else has seen that video. It's just, like, sure, it plays Doom music, but I think Salmon Run music would have fit it better. Considering the context of that game. Ugh. They seem to all be flocking away. Oof. I could really use extra dodge rolls. I really could could goose that. Goose! We're not playing GooTuber. So yeah. Ink Saver main. That sounds pretty good. You know what? Sure. Let's take one of those. I do have ink firing speed up and ink oh baby, it's one of these. It's one of these, baby. Let's go. Just go straight to town because this is your palette for the floor. Anyway. Just don't get too complacent. Just basically use the power surge to your ability. Now I just need to find the last one, wherever that may be. Just find some squares. Like that. I guess I redeemed myself for the last 2 attempts. Main damage close. That's tempting because it means... Actually, yeah, let's take the main damage close. This should actually change the secondary color in my palette because I have 4 of each color now. Mostly. Oh no, it's still blue and yellow. I thought it would be blue and red. At the very least, this floor should be pretty easy. Should be moderate in terms of how you want to handle things. Let's see. Where's the ball? Let's not try to attack when I'm like out of ink, because that's a good way of getting myself splattered. Yep, there we go. So yep. I mean, that's a way of dealing with it. Time for more close quarters combat. Ah, I couldn't knock that one out. Oh, that would have been awesome. So, yeah. Onrushing shelterless fortress floor. Let's see. I'm like 1 floor away from an actual vending machine, so let's get a canned special drop. This will actually put my yellow back in the lead spot. Besides, at the very least, if it's shelterless... Ugh. Bad news is it had to be this floor. Of course. At the very least, with the duration of luck piece and such. Ugh. I am getting uncomfortably close. Like, don't do this! Don't do this if you're not an expert at this mode. Holy moly. Okay. Let's make a break for it. Besides, if they break through me, I have armor. I have plenty of membucks. Bombarded constant exposed floor. Splash radius. I don't have an orange chip, so let's get one of those. Now, if I don't like the floor, I can go back. But it will cost me. Oh yeah, it's this floor. There's just one big problem with it now. I only have curling bomb. This is my only way of getting the yeah. Okay, be careful, because they will try to use those to color your zones. Ugh. Ugh. This is not exactly a fun floor to deal with dualies. Whew. Whew. I'm gonna have a lot of membucks to spend. Yeah. Sorry if I'm not really speaking too much. I am trying to focus, but... yeah. Ugh. Invading Drove's floor. Dang it. Gosh, what floor was this one? What floor was this one? I am really taking a risk with this one. Because it's sometimes worth taking a risk when you know a floor. It's this one, isn't it? Yep. But, just be aware of your surroundings and you'll survive. Fortunately, the splat zone in question is very small. Woo! Come on. Heal, damn it, heal. There. That was the wrong direction. Oh. Just when I thought I was safe, I'm not. I'm not. Ah. All because I misfired that one. Yeah, fine. I have a bunch of failed attempts in floor 2. I'm gonna go to bed.